Another day, another run upscale. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all know the feeling of waking up in the morning to just like some great news, bro? That was last night. I woke up to like the best news ever and I just knew I just had to record. I just had to turn it on cuz it's like why not share this greatness that I already know all of you already know about, right? So, leaks for 320 came out, right? Leaks for 320 came out. And let me tell you how I'm not disappointed one bit, right? And we about to get to going over the leaks, right? We about to get to go over the leaks. But I just want to just take the moment and just breathe on how this was coming, and we all knew it was coming ever since the locker room. We knew it was coming. And Isagi fans, if you're an Isagi fan, you're very feel free to click off the video. This is not for you. I guarantee you don't want to be here for this video, because I guarantee you half of y'all despise Ren. So you probably don't want to be here for it. Now, I do have translations, so as I'll read, I'll pull them out from the screen. Like I got y'all. I'll make sure to edit it so you can at least read along. So first panel we get is a flashback in the locker room with Isagi saying, okay, let's change up our strategy and test out a new pattern. Isagi says what we're gonna do is not to have everyone build up when we counter like before, with me and Ren exchanging passes as the focus will break through the center, right? So basically, switching up the strategy a little bit. They're going with Isagi and Ren this time to lead their counter. So, get the next panel saying that Nigeria saying, what's with that play? We've never seen it before. Nigeria says, with the twin aces building up, the two of them are countering together. Isagi says, so that the other Bullock members can score for their own goal, a variation zero top system. It's very peak. So now we get the flashback of Ren's training and what it consists of before the U20 World Cup started, right? So we have the monk saying, empty your mind and draw up an image of nothingness in your heart. Ren repeats, empty, nothing, of course, until a smaller version of Isagian Sai pop up saying, nothing, hey, I'm number one, and tepid, right? So Ren says those bastards are out, and the monk, hits him, trying to discipline him, and says, no earthly attachments allowed. Calmness, truth, and discipline. The monk says, let go of your obsession and focus on the true you within. Ren says, damn it, let go, to hell with that, that's impossible, right? Ren says, without them, Sai and Isagi, I wouldn't be who I am today. If my true self truly is within me, the raw urge to destroy them that I found within me, I want to score a goal as I destroy myself. Everything that gets in the way of that instinct is an attachment. Batra says, let's go, one more goal, and then Ego starts to explain something. Ego says, that's right, you lumps of talent. Football is to a human's instinct a hunt, and strikers are the heroes that deliver the last blow to their praise. That is the absolute truth. Batra tries to take a shot here, but I forgot who his name was, but he blocks the shots. And Ego continues by saying that means the world's best hunting spot are the best suited for individuals with the abilities and mentality that can become the world's best striker. Shiguri takes the shot, and the goalkeeper blocks it this time. Oh, my bad. You know what? I apologize. It's still a little bit early in the morning. But Hiyori takes the shot, and the GK blocks it. Shiguri takes the shot, and Onazi blocks it. Bello says, nice Onazi, and Nigeria says, no, they're not done yet. If we don't pick this up, we can't stop them. Ren says, brother, rivals, world number one, the ones that decided those rules are the attachments. I'm gonna refine my desires. Don't put a stopper on my desire to destroy. This instinct isn't a irregular rampage. This is gonna be the default. Batra says, gonna make a move now, you rampaging beast, and he sends a pass to a spot only Ren and Isagi can reach. Ren says, I don't need to leave my tongue out to enter beast version of me. So basically, he doesn't need to stick his tongue out to be in destroyer mode anymore. So Onazi says Ren and Isagi, who are setting up the build and flow, are now changing the course. Next panel we get is Onazi saying, wait, all of them are aiming for the goal. Where should I stop them? Now, as you can see, every single one of them, Ryo, Chigiri, I'm pretty sure that's Hiyori on the side too, Isagi and Ren are all running towards the box. Now, Bachar sends a pass towards the box, and Agbim says, what an exquisite pinpoint pass. Agbim also continues to say, as expected, the twin aces are out. Isagi says, you're coming over, aren't you, Ren? As they're both coming to the pinpoint spot where Bachar sends the pass at. Isagi mentions, but the ball's course is coming over here. It's within the shot course, which I'm going to reach first. Just as planned, Isagi also says. But Ren chimes in by saying, no, you control yourself with logic. Isagi has Metavision activated, and Ren currently has Predator's Eye activated. So I can't even truly describe what's happening in the next panel. But what I can kind of sum it up to is Isagi reaches the spot before Ren, but Ren jumps up and swipes over Isagi's back and goes for an acrobatic shot. Ren says, I put my all into pleasure. I'll sell my soul for adrenaline. Ego then says, Itoshi Ren reached it, huh? And then the next panel is Ren scoring the next goal right over Isagi's head with a bouncing acrobatic shot right into the net. Ren says, I will live as a hero, fearless of death. And then the next panel we get is Isagi saying, you pervert, hero or die, is it? Dispel my attachments, awaken my instincts. Relentless mass-producing goals is how we end the chapter with Ren. Now, this chapter was actually pretty action-packed. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty action-packed. 320 was amazing, right? So, this is new. Ren being able to enter destroyer mode without having to stick his tongue out, right? And you can kind of argue that this isn't him actually entering flow right here. I mean, if he can just casually do this now, like this is, like he's basically saying that this is the default for him now. Like this is the default basically, which is pretty insane and impressive. And he's also able to use Predator's Eye with this as well. So it's kind of crazy that, honestly, I'm shocked. I thought Isagi was actually going to score this chapter, so this kind of caught me off guard. But seeing the type of shot Ren took is actually insane. He can use Predator's Eye freely, and he can use his what he's calling the beast version of himself freely, which basically almost makes him an unstoppable carnage on the field. And it's just crazy to look at, honestly. It's amazing. And he's developed this, he'll be a hero, fearless of death. You know, this is a little bit more development from the Neo Egoist League, so I'm honestly loving this. But that's pretty much just the discussion and the review for the new leaks that's out. You can use this video just to feel free to like mute it, just look at the chapters glossing across your screen. But hey, this is beautiful work from King Shiro, beautiful work, and I admire it, and I can't wait to see the next chapter. But I do have something special incoming for tomorrow or the next day with Bachar versus Shido. So if you're looking out for that, that'd be great. I appreciate the love on the last video. It was very amazing. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It was the best birthday gift I could have got. Even if it might not look like a lot, 100 views to me is, hey, I'm grateful. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a good night, day, or morning, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.